And it seems that the foreign husband's net worth is being calculated based on his skin color. Even though they don't know you and you don't know them, they cannot resist labeling you as sugar daddy. Hey everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So for today's video, you are all in on this amusing and a tad frustrating topic, which is dating a foreigner and dealing with the infamous crab mentality. Now, before I begin, remember this. This is just my perspective and some of my friends' opinion as well as a collection of my experiences having to date and marry an old foreigner. However, everyone's experiences may vary, and I am not saying that all Filipinas who date older foreigner encounter the same experiences. And just a quick shout out to those Filipinas or Filipinos who have this kind of mentality. I feel sorry for you because you must be very sad inside and cannot find true happiness because of your narrow-mindedness. Now, picture this. A young, beautiful Filipina is married to a foreigner or is dating a foreigner, and presumably they have an age gap. And then the two of you decided to tie the knot. Well, congratulations, by the way. But oh boy, here comes the peanut gallery with their unsolicited opinions, ready to rain on your parade. Now, don't get me wrong, age is just a number, but there are certain people who struggle to comprehend that. So here's the thing. The reactions we hear can be both humorous and infuriating. So the first reaction, or one of the common reactions that we Filipinos hear, that they say, is that when they see a young Filipina dating a foreigner or dating an older foreigner, is they say this: "May kababayan na namang nakaahon sa kahirapan," which loosely translates to another compatriot has escaped poverty again. The crab mentality at its finest.
He is offered security, a career, and a green card.
It's like everyone around you has a PhD in foreigner-Filipina relationship. They seem to be experts in judging and criticizing this relationship. And it seems that the foreign husband's net worth is being calculated based on his skin color.
And he's rich and successful.
And they believe we have a hidden way out of financial difficulties simply because we are dating a foreigner. Yes, they obviously believe that we are all in a race to avoid hardship and that being with a foreigner is our hidden weapon. It is as if we are all candidates on a rather odd reality show called Escape from Poverty. Well, news flash, people. We're not all poverty Olympics, but if we were, I'd be going for the gold in hand holding. Now, let's talk about the age gap you have with your Filipino wife. I mean, if you are a foreigner who happens to be a bit older than your wife, be ready to hear these sugar daddy comments. The classic sugar daddy label. Because apparently, you are showering us with gifts and money every now and then.
Thanks, sugar daddy.
I mean, this actually happened to me and my husband when we were in the Philippines. We were having a coffee up in the mountains in one of those coffee shops, and then suddenly these groups of young people, I say they're in their 20s and above, started whispering and laughing when they looked at us. I mean, it's fine if they're just whispering because we wouldn't be able to hear it. But the fact that the two people in that group started saying, "Oh, that's her sugar daddy."
She got herself a sugar daddy.
Well, I actually felt so furious inside of me that I wanted to approach them and talk back to them. But as you all know, the Filipinos are known for being non-confrontational. So, well, instead, I told my husband about it, thinking that he wouldn't approach them. But it was too late because my husband approached them, and thankfully, when he started talking to them, I finally grabbed his hand and told him that we'd walk away. So yes, some of these people that you encounter in your everyday life, even though they don't know you and you don't know them, they cannot resist labeling you as sugar daddy because apparently they know your relationship better than you do. Then there are the experts in our love lives, judgmental bystanders who know nothing about the relationship but feel compelled to express their opinions as if they know the ultimate truth. This is the true knocker, the iconic one. This is also a traditional Filipino hobby, and everyone around you becomes an expert on your love life overnight and is willing to offer unwanted advice and judgment like, "Well, she must be in it for money," they say. And they also say like, "Oh, they won't last. I'm going to put a bet on it." And lastly, from the Marites, we call it, or insecure Karens, saying, "Oh, he's just using her for a young bride."
Beautiful young bride you've chosen.
It is as if they got a PhD in your love life and they think they know it all. You know, I really wish there were a gossip filter in real life. I mean, imagine having a conversation with someone, and when that person starts judging, you can simply hit a button and hear, "This judgment is not supported by real evidence. Please try again later."
Sorry, I can't hear you. Maybe try again later.
And people love to judge a book by its cover. Even if they haven't read the first page, the misconceptions you hear about your relationship and the age difference between you and your wife can be downright amusing. It is as if they're giving relationship advice without ever having walked in your shoes. And this is the classic case of, "Well, I saw it on Facebook, so it must be true, right?"
Well, then I guess it must be true.
And it is always interesting how people feel they know everything based on what they see on the internet because, well, they certainly are the relationship gurus we never knew we needed. So there you have it, folks, the comic narrative of dating a foreigner in the Philippines with a dash of crowd mentality. Thank you all for joining me on this video, and once again, to those Filipinos who are outraged by this video, know that I am referring to you because if you are offended, you may be guilty of the crowd mentality that I mentioned. Thank you all, and have a nice day, everyone. See you.